When working to manifest a specific desire, there will almost always be signs that the universe has received the request and is working out the details. Many would agree that it would be much easier to feel confident in this fact if we received a confirmation email that said, "We've received your order and it's being processed. We'll email again when it is shipped." However, the signs that come with manifestation efforts usually aren't quite so obvious. But with practice, we can learn to recognize and decipher the more subtle messages and use them to strengthen our faith and stay aligned with the formation of our desires. The universe is a bit like a computer. When you perform any task on your computer, it's executing countless operations in the background. Just below the surface, there are many things happening. A modern computer processor can execute millions of instructions every second. These are all far beneath the level of what you see on your computer screen, but they are necessary to the proper functioning of your computer. Comparing this with your relationship with the universe and the roles that each play in manifestation, you're in actuality doing a very small portion of the work. You're simply having the thoughts and desires, or possibly setting your intentions and then reaching feeling states, or the vibratory frequency that you carry, and then allowing things to come into your reality. This might happen deliberately or not. Either way, it works the same. The universe does everything else behind the scenes. It has the big picture and knows what components to place where to get you to your goal in the fastest, most effortless way possible. With deliberate creation, there is generally a time period where a person doesn't see any evidence of that work. It's all happening under the surface. But eventually, there will be a sign. It'll be one of two types. Either one, a positive manifestation that feels good, or two, a negative manifestation that feels pretty terrible. If it is a positive sign, then you're doing well. You're lined up with your goal, and you just have to keep holding your pure intention. If the sign seems negative to you, then some resistance has gotten in the way, and there may be a bit of work to do in order to clear that out. Just about everything regarding the manifestation happens on the universal or vibrational realm. Every time a person thinks about their manifestation or feels a certain way about it, they send out more energy that adds to what's been projected in the past. There can either be an energetic component of, "This hasn't happened for me," which may contradict what is being worked out on a person's behalf, or an energetic component that sends a signal stating, "It's coming to me," or "This is already mine." Each of these is purely determined by the thoughts and emotions, and the signs in a person's life will reflect this. Every time we think on a subject and have an emotional response, the energy is transmitted and will return in some manner. The universe finds the shortest path to the goal. When the energy returns, it will either find a clear path or it'll run into any barriers that have been put up or what is referred to as resistance. When we receive positive signs, these reflect openness to the desire in question. Additionally, when we receive what is perceived as a negative sign, it's a reflection of any resistance being personally held. Either way, each of these let us know exactly what to do next. Nothing happening is, in fact, a negative sign. However, we sometimes respond with negative emotion, which is a clear indication of resistance. In other words, if something feels bad regarding what you want to manifest, that feeling is a clear sign of the personal work required to let it in. It's like getting a knock on the door from the universe with a present in hand that lets us know that we have the lock on that disallows it from coming in. In order to better understand the manner in which the universe is responding to our request, it's important to really notice and listen to the signs being given. Oftentimes we feel these evidences are nowhere to be found and become frustrated by being unable to see them. Furthermore, What may seem to invoke a negative response can be reevaluated with a fresh view of what needs to be unblocked on our end to allow manifestation to show up. Following are 5 universal demonstrations that what you're intentionally manifesting is on the way. Number 1, synchronicity. Synchronicity is defined as an occurrence of events that appear significantly related to one another but have no discernible connection. They are meaningful coincidences. Just as events may be connected by causality, they may also be connected by meaning. Synchronicity is a demonstration of flow or a wink from the universe. It is generally the coinciding of a thought or feeling with an outside event. It may feel like validation. It could be a series of things seen, such as specific numbers or images, that produce a sense of soundness in one's path. It's often mysterious, feels magical, and appears to go against the odds in its delivery. Whatever the case, each individual must determine how and when such synchronicity shows up for them. All so-called coincidences of this nature are significant because they show acknowledgement of what is desired and unfolding of what may be. 2. You notice that you're manifesting a number of small things in your favor all at once. For instance, you may find money on the ground, or get the front parking place everywhere you go, or begin winning contests. You may also find that you merely think something briefly and then it appears, or that you see signs or car tags that speak directly to your desires. They may not be the manifestation that you're looking for, but they are great support from the universe. Each is a demonstration of the power you hold and a gentle nudge to remind you that you are a powerful manifester and that it's time to start trusting that you can ask for what you desire, even really big things that may initially feel impossible. 3. People are ready and willing to assist you and show up in numbers. When we are in alignment with the universe, people will show up seemingly out of nowhere to assist us. This is because of the magnetic vibration being broadcasted. When we're relaxed about our manifestations and trusting that they are being worked out for us, all types of good begins to show up. Most often, this is in the form of assistance from others. If you notice that people are readily offering their help and resources, you can be sure you're on a fast track to bigger and better manifestations to come. This is the ultimate evidence of support being offered to you all the way around. 4. Your manifestations show up in your experience in some other form. For instance, you may want to move to a specific city, and in your daily interactions with other people, the name of the city keeps popping up without you mentioning it. Or, you may have a desire for a specific car. Many people can easily detect when they begin to see the type of car they want everywhere they go, and this is a clear signal. But there are often even more subtle signs to look for, such as a friend may ask if he can park his car in your garage while he's on a business trip, or a car you've never seen before is now parked on your street every day. These might not be the car you specifically desire, but the universe is giving you a clear sign of bringing new vehicles into your life. Other cars arriving at or near your home is a sign of the change in progress and a manifestation indicator. 5. You feel peaceful. Change no longer scares you. You're sleeping better at night and have a sense of excitement, delight, and ease. When this type of feeling sets in, you're in great alignment and fully open to receiving. Although this particular sign may not seem like a sign at all, it is the most subtle and yet grandest one there is. It means that resistance is gone, and if maintained for any length of time, an avalanche of manifestations will begin to rush in. When noticing these types of signs, offer gratitude. If there is something that you see as an indicator that your manifestation is on the way, acknowledge it. If it's close to what you want but not exact, say to yourself or out loud, "Yes, that's what I want, except I'll take mine in blue, please." Or whatever the case may be. Make certain you are clear on the details as the universe is diligently working them out specifically for you. The ego will always try to figure out actions it can take to make a desire happen. But this is not the path of least resistance, and the universe doesn't work in this manner. We hold the power in life when we simply allow the universal flow to do its part and realize that it's working for us in each and every moment. And if we take the time to really notice all the subtleties being offered to us, we can see how life itself takes great joy in supporting our endeavors and creations. As you become free from influences and realize your power to create your life, then the universe conspires to dance and play with you just for fun, often with the many signs it delivers.